Welcome to the Art of War, ancient wisdom for modern mass. Sun Tzu said, "The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting." 2,500 years old, yet here's the question. Are you still fighting battles you could sidestep? Grab the PDF handout link below. And if strategic thinking matters to you, subscribe. We break down timeless wisdom weekly. What will conquer today? 7 core lessons. Know yourself and your enemy. Win without fighting. Deception and positioning. Timing and adaptability. Economy of force. Leadership wisdom. Terrain analysis. Notice how each builds on the last. That's intentional. Sun Tzu didn't give scattered tips. He built a complete strategic framework. Are you building frameworks or just collecting tactics? Why does this ancient text still dominate? In volatile markets, shifting politics, personal challenges, Sun Tzu addresses our universal struggle, operating under uncertainty with limited resources. His insight? Victory comes from preparation, positioning, and wisdom, not brute force. He wrote, "Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win." Think about your biggest challenge right now. Are you positioning or reacting? That distinction changes everything. Lesson 1. Know yourself and your enemy. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Self-awareness means knowing your strengths, weaknesses, resources, limits. Competitor insight means understanding their motivations, capabilities, vulnerabilities. The result? Position yourself where you naturally dominate. Netflix knew their tech advantage. They understood Blockbuster's dependence on late fees, competed on convenience. When did you last honestly assess your competitive blind spots? Richard Rumelt's Good Strategy, Bad Strategy explores this deeply. Lesson 2. Win without fighting. The supreme strategy: structure situations so competition becomes irrelevant. Reframe conflicts to make cooperation attractive. Demonstrate strength without deploying it. Control the narrative, not just the battlefield. Apple didn't compete with smartphones. They created the ecosystem category, rendering comparison meaningless. Blue Ocean Strategy by Kim and Mauborgne teaches this. Question: where are you fighting battles you could sidestep entirely? You're probably burning resources on visible conflicts when invisible positioning would win. Lesson 3. Deception and positioning. All warfare is based on deception. Strategic perception means appearing weak when strong, ready when unprepared. Control information flow. Never fully disclose your hand. Occupy high ground before engaging. Amazon accepted losses for years, appearing irrational while building unmatched logistics. Competitors realized too late. The 48 Laws of Power by Greene explores this. Apply with integrity. What false assumptions work in your favor? Are you revealing too much too soon? Lesson 4. Timing and adaptability. Water shapes its course according to the terrain. Plans fail on contact. Strategic intent survives. Build scenario muscles. Best case, worst case, likely case. Create decision triggers to remove emotion from pivots. Airbnb's COVID pivot. Travel collapsed, but they adapted. Local stays, extended bookings, online experiences. Intent stayed. Tactics evolved. Thinking in Bets by Annie Duke teaches probabilistic thinking. What plan are you clinging to that changed circumstances have invalidated? Flexibility requires confidence, not weakness. Lesson 5. Economy of force. Speed through efficiency. Maximum impact, minimum waste. Concentrate on your main effort, not every front. Eliminate friction ruthlessly. Strike at critical vulnerabilities, not everywhere. Preserve reserves for opportunities. Southwest Airlines, one aircraft type, point-to-point routes, rapid turns, simple beats, complex. Essentialism by McKeown. The disciplined pursuit of less. How many priorities are you juggling right now? What if you focused on just one for 90 days? You're probably scattered when concentration would dominate. Lesson 6. Leadership, discipline, and compassion. The ideal commander balances 5 qualities: wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, strictness. Establish clear standards, then hold the line. Model the behavior you demand. Show genuine care for your team's welfare. Share credit, absorb blame. Sun Tzu wrote, "Regard your soldiers as your children, and they will follow you into the deepest valleys." Satya Nadella at Microsoft. Strict accountability plus growth mindset culture equals tripled market cap. Market cap. Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek explores servant leadership. Are you demanding performance while neglecting the conditions that enable it? Lesson 7. Terrain analysis. Understanding your environment allows efficient resource use, avoiding costly mistakes. Map your competitive landscape systematically. Identify natural advantages. Fight where they matter. Recognize fatal ground. Some battles can't be won. Monitor terrain evolution continuously. Tesla chose premium EVs plus direct sales where traditional advantages became liabilities, dominated favorable terrain before competitors mobilized. Playing to Win by Lafley and Martin. Strategic choices about where to compete. Are you fighting uphill when adjacent paths go downhill? Your strategic arsenal. Monthly audits. Analyze yourself, competition, terrain. Prioritize non-confrontation. Can you achieve this without fighting? Adaptive planning. Strategic intent fixed, tactics flexible. Speed via simplification. Focus on one main effort. Study strategic history. Pattern recognition accelerates mastery. Try this. Pick one takeaway. Implement it in the next 24 hours. Small wins compound. Which one resonates with your current challenge? Start there. Your strategic shift. Sun Tzu teaches the greatest victories are won before battles begin. Ask yourself, am I positioning or just reacting? Where could I win without fighting? What terrain naturally favors my strengths? In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Pause and think. Strategic thinking is a muscle. These questions build it. The Infinite Game by Simon Sinek balances Sun Tzu's competitive edge with collaborative vision. Master the art. You now possess 2,500 years of strategic wisdom. The question isn't whether these principles work. History proves they do. The question is, will you practice them with discipline and creativity? Victory flows from preparation, positioning, and wisdom, not strength or chance. Apply one strategy today. The path to mastery begins now. Grab the full PDF guide linked below. Continue your journey. Want deeper mastery? Subscribe for more strategic breakdowns on timeless wisdom applied to modern challenges. Weekly strategy insights. Book breakdowns like this. Actionable frameworks for leadership, business, and life. Hit subscribe and the bell for notifications.